Texas teachers say state lawmakers are failing them, but for a different reason. They expected a comfortable retirement.
But now they say that they're not getting what they were promised. Investigative reporter Brian New joining us tonight. Some of these teachers say that they're forced to gamble with the money that they were hoping to put maybe towards a mortgage payment, but instead it's not necessarily getting there.
Yeah, now, most teachers will tell you they don't get into the profession to get rich, but for their years of service, the state of Texas promised them a small pension at retirement and affordable health care the rest of their life. That was the deal. Teachers say starting this year, Texas is no longer holding up their end of the bargain.
Oh, there's my partner, Smoking Joe Frazier.
In retirement, Randy Heisig planned to spend a lot of his time at the golf course.
A day like today would be a great day to be out playing.
But you won't find Randy with a club in his hand. Instead, you'll find the retired teacher
Morning.
working as a course marshal. Randy says he loves his job. He just wishes he could work 20 hours a week, not the more than 40 he now has to.
I was ready to give up the full-time stuff.
But without working all these hours, the retired Grand Prairie football and softball coach couldn't afford this.
This is the insulin I take at every meal.
Randy is diabetic. He needs his insulin to live. For years, with the insurance the state provided him as a retired teacher, his insulin shots cost him $50 a month. As of January 1st, he now pays $900.
That's a big difference.
It is a huge difference when you're on a fixed income.
Randy is just one of 270,000 retired teachers in Texas who have seen their health insurance premiums increase and their deductibles skyrocket.
I wanted to be one of those teachers that made a difference.
Valerie Babbitt spent 23 years teaching high school before having to retire early because of a debilitating autoimmune disease.
All of these medications I need monthly.
Valerie says last year she spent roughly $30 a month on her prescriptions. This year, those drugs with insurance, she says, will cost her more than $1,300.
I can't afford that.
So Valerie is now skipping doses.
I've gone for 3 months, making a month's supply last.
And against her doctor's advice, saying no to a pricey infusion therapy.
I'm going to lose my life because I've quit taking some medications that I need to stop the progression of these diseases, and I'm upset about that.
A lot of teachers are telling us they can't afford their prescription drugs now.
And I don't disagree with that.
State Representative Dan Flint is the chairman of the House Pension Committee. He passed the legislation that changed the health care coverage for retired teachers. He says he had no choice.
They would have gone broke. It was unsustainable.
With an increase in health care costs and with teachers now living longer, state lawmakers last year added more than $500 million to the retired teachers' health care system to try and keep the system afloat. But that wasn't enough, so deductibles and premiums skyrocketed.
It may not be what you as a retired teacher like or want, but we're doing what we can. I mean, we took money out of the rainy day fund, and we'd never have done anything like that.
The retired teachers' health system faces a projected shortfall of $400 million. That means it's only going to get harder for those struggling to pay for their medicine.
If I'd known this from the very beginning, when I retired, then I also could have been planned better for that kind of situation. I feel let down by a lot of people.
So we've heard from a lot of you retired teachers today, and many have asked, why can't retired teachers have the same health plan as all other retired state employees? We asked Representative Flynn that question, and he told us, one, it cost about $8 billion to merge the two plans. He also says he believes, when you get down to the details, there's not much difference between the two plans. Doug Gilma will tell you that retired teachers do not agree. They say there is a big difference between those two health plans.
So what's the reality? We're not going to solve this in one story, but this puts a very bright light on something that needs to be seen. What's the long-term possibilities and options?
Yeah, so one, we're either looking at benefits for retired teachers are going to have to change, and the system's going to have to be completely reworked. Or the other option is lawmakers are going to have to put more money into the system, which they say will mean higher property taxes for all of us.